Let's see how far I can stay myself.
Get in there.
Going in. Oh yeah. Oh, I can go all the way in. Goodbye.
Say cheese.
See, they say you can't race a house, but you can sleep in your car.
There you go.
It's like a little tent.
Yeah. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the JackUltraMotive channel, where today I have a lot of updates to show for you guys. And first off, the Civic build. I'm sure people are curious. We've been collecting parts as best we can for the FD2 conversion. We have rear parts right there. We have some headlights that we got from LA right over here. Still trying to find fenders, hood, bumper, other sorts, but in the process of collecting parts for this thing. However, the fun news is I won't be waiting around alone because I have a special guest that's going to be joining me, and he's pulling around the corner right now. Here he is. Oh man, he's vibing. You gotta turn this down. This is copyright.
Copyright.
Yeah, exactly. Well, welcome to the desert in its full glory. Yeah. It's summertime now.
It's 100 degrees already.
Yup, it's 100 degrees out here. But we got Dustin, Who's Nasty Fox, in his 335i. Made the trip all the way down to Arizona. And the best part, you're staying.
Hopefully for good this time.
He's staying. He's moving down to Arizona with us. And yeah, he's brought the car here. It's been a minute. I don't know how much the viewers remember of this. We surprised them with this car. We did a mini build series with the wheels, the suspension, and the aero. But aside from that, like, what else have you done since?
When I moved back to Kansas, all the aero fell off, so I just swapped it all over to gloss.
So we have new aero. Yeah, we had like fake carbon aero, I think, in the past, but now we have gloss black, which is actually a lot cleaner.
She's really dirty right now.
No, you're chilling. I see that you did the roof black too.
Yep,
that's nice.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
Really, like, visually, not much has changed. Nothing engine-wise has changed either. I've just tried to keep it reliable the whole time.
You did add some bolt-ons back up in like Seattle, right? Like, yeah, downpipes.
It's full bolt-on stage 2 or whatever.
Yeah. Although it's a little bit louder. It's a little bit louder than the last time I saw it. Should we show them?
So when I moved back to Kansas, within like 3 months of living out there, I almost got hit like 5 times. So I decided to cut my muffler off and make it louder, and that was probably the worst decision I've ever made.
Because you were scared of people hitting you?
I got ran off the road maybe 3 times where I almost went into a ditch. People just merging into me, not seeing me because they're in a giant lifted F350.
Oh, so you wanted to be louder so that they could hear you.
They would hear me around.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he definitely made it louder. I mean, you could give it like 2 blips.
I don't even know if I want to.
Yeah, it's definitely louder. You know, it's actually crazy. It really sounds kind of good.
You can hear the turbo a lot more.
Yeah.
Cool,
but the issue is there's nothing here. It's all cut off.
Dude, if you look deeper and you flip the camera over, you see all the black soot from the exhaust. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. All right, so even though it doesn't sound that bad, it does drone a lot, right? Inside is awful. You can imagine a 1,200 mile road trip across the country in it. It was not fun. 2,000 RPM, it vibrates the whole time. Oh yeah, I bet. So we need to find this man a new catback exhaust. Is there any companies or people that know how to weld really well? We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out, hopefully. There were some casualties on the long drive down from here to Kansas. You remember the trip out here a couple months ago? I wrecked that Camry. Yeah, that was in New Mexico. I'm not a very good friend with New Mexico anymore. She suffered some battle scars with a truck on the other side of the interstate. The truck shot a bunch of rocks from the other side of the road and just peppered the car. Yeah. Hood, windshield got destroyed, big crack right here. Oh man. Yeah, something about New Mexico, it's just bad luck. Whenever you're driving through it, last time didn't go well, and this time clearly some more unfortunate luck hit the car. And this one didn't get crashed though, that's all I know. You made it here in one piece in this car. The Camry last time, not so much. So what I'm hearing is hopefully maybe there'll be a carbon hood in the future or something. Still has held up really well, and this is still probably in the 95th percentile of clean 335i's that exist, because the rest of them are all They're
well,
all
frankly,
flat.
trash. Yeah.
They're just a bunch of 19-year-olds that don't know how to maintain these cars.
Hey yo! Hey yo! Why the f you sound like that? Whoa, what did you do? F***ing cut the cat or something? Dude, it sounds like shit.
It's a racing exhaust and downpipe.
That's not. It sounds like shit.
In your homeboy's car, pussy.
Bro, I'll smoke your ass.
Rage bait. Oh my god. That was crazy rage bait.
It's so hyped to see my boy Dustin down here. He previously lived with me up in Washington, and then a couple things didn't work out. Had to move all the way back to Kansas. Obviously, not much goes on out there. He's been trying to get out ever since, and now he's made it all the way down here to join us in the Arizona desert. And you have your own little cubby. It's perfect.
Yeah, just a sunshade would be nice.
Yeah, I'll just strap an awning right over it. Yeah, that'll be good, especially for the temperatures that we're working with now.
You need to get one of those windshield thingies.
Yeah, sunshade mandatory out here this time of year. Well, your car is not the only thing that is new to the viewers. I'm gonna go fetch a vehicle, and you guys will see what I mean. Well, here she is, back to black. So yes, the NASCAR Jeff Gordon livery has left us already. It may seem really soon, but here's the truth about when I do some of these crazy wraps. We did like the Harlequin R8 in the past, and then the NASCAR livery and stuff. They're great for rallies, they're great for the internet, and they're great for all being flashy, but the way that I personally enjoy my cars is when they're a little bit more subtle, just because, believe it or not, the bright orange Lamborghini owner actually doesn't like getting crazy attention left and right every single time he goes out. And so, I mean, with this car, using it on the usual NASCAR, it's just a little bit much. And so this car was always black underneath. If people don't remember from the tan, it was tan for a very long while. And I always had this vision, especially after doing the Exorcist package, that at some point I'd want to rock it back, murdered out in black, and then have the Exorcist stripe just be a texture change, be satin along the gloss. And you can see it says, got the Exorcist imprinted right back in there. Is it capturing that?
I don't know.
The Hennessey banner right up here too, just also just black. Whole car just murdered out. Who knows how long we'll rock this version? You guys can let me know in the comments like what your favorite variant of this car has been, because it's all just vinyl wrap at the end of the day, so we could always go back to things, but you can let me know if you like the tan, the flaming NASCAR livery, or the full black.
What are you doing?
Alright, trying to think of the best way I can explain this. I'm getting old, and I'm having older, more purist taste. I'm putting the 1LE wheels back on the ZL1. No, I'm not selling the ZL1, and no, I'm not selling the Forge Light wheels. I love the Forge Light wheels. I don't think I can sell these because they literally have my name on them. But I'm just having a little switch up for the season to go along with the car looking a lot more simplistic. And the best way that I could try and explain this is, one, I think these are some of the best looking OEM wheels. Just design-wise alone, they're great. And most of the time, you can objectively explain how OEM wheels are worse than aftermarket ones because the specs of them will be too flat, too inset, and too heavy, all this and that. Well, this is a scenario where these wheels are kind of exactly the same. I believe they're both forged, they're both the exact same spec, and this is one of the only few OEM wheels I know that actually give the car factory poke, when literally you're just buying this from a Chevy dealership and you can literally have poke right there. I don't even know how that passed government regulations, because there's a regulation that the wheel has to be certain inset so that when you sideswipe something, it only gets the fender. Anyways,
that was a lot.
When it comes to the OEM versus the aftermarket, in this scenario, it's only subjective. And I subjectively think that the design of these 1LE wheels are actually really good looking. It's kind of just a flavor choice in between these two. I mean, of course, yeah, I literally got to pick this design out, so I was trying to pick you know, anything that I thought of that could outdo this, and I think these did a great job of that. But the other thing is that because this is a ZL1 1LE, the highest trim ZL1 with the track package, and part of the 1LE package are the wheels. For some reason, the best way I can explain this is mentally, like when I see the car on aftermarket wheels, it like kind of conveys that it's like a regular ZL1 that just had some 1LE aero added on and stuff like that. Versus like when I see the ZL1s with the 1LE wheels in the full 1LE package, the wheels just help accentuate that it's truly that top 1LE trim. This is a lot of like blabber because I'm really just trying to explain why, yeah, I'm having an old man crisis moment right now, and I just want to see my car back on a more factory look. And I know everyone in this current era loves everything aftermarket, but you know what? We're just gonna, you know, we're just switching it up. You guys can let me know what you guys think. Like I said, nothing is like, you know, permanent. Yeah, I can safely admit that I really love the car in this look, just all simplified, all cleaned out. It is a lot harder to see the stripe. You have to be at certain lighting points where the sun is reflecting off the satin. But I think we're definitely gonna rock this OEM Plus look for the next phase until I decide on maybe what other color will wrap it or what else could happen to this thing. We're gonna take the Camaro over to Strad Pizza because, yes, I have been there before. We made a previous video, and last time I was there it was pretty hectic, too hectic to get any pizza. And so today, we're gonna actually go and try some of it. We'll give it a rating. I'm very curious what Dustin's rating will be. Break in the new, aka old, previous tires on the old OEM stuff. You know, we gotta break them in a little bit.
Make sure they're balanced, right?
Yeah, we gotta exactly. We gotta make sure they're balanced and, you know, just like they're hot and ready. This lot looked a lot different the last time I was here. It was packed all the way through. You couldn't see any cars because there was nothing but people. But today, it's a lot more quiet. We'll be able to actually go get some food. He got the goods. Oh, hello. Corvette spawned in. His Corvettes will always show up wherever Dustin is. Let's see.
This is the smallest size.
Ooh, yeah, that looks good. All right, we're gonna bring it home and actually give our ratings there. My trunk is big enough, but the entry.
Lordy.
Oh man, I have stuff in here. Let's like slide it in there. All right,
that survive.
Bringing her home. Doing our own pizza delivery for today in the Exorcist.
Dude, I have a feeling that will open.
Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Sure?
I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
Also, if you go to the Strad Pizza, you gotta get the cream soda. It is a 10 out of 10, and it'll make the pizza taste even better, in my opinion.
The only way you guys saw was
Yeah. Are you in Discord right now?
Maybe. I'm in Discord with the boys.
Oh yeah, the gamers are at Strad Pizza with us right now.
Yeah, totally. I left.
Let's hope that the pizza is still in the box.
The lid open?
Oh, no, we're chilling.
We're chilling.
We're chilling. My trunk does smell like Strad Pizza now. So we got big pepperoni. Oh, that almost knocked down. This is this close to knocking down the glass soda bottle. That's close. Pretty thin crust.
Do I gotta do it like Dave Portnoy and be like, oh, look at that flop.
Hey, that is good flop.
Yeah.
That is good
The
flop.
undercarriage looks good.
Oh, you got a big bite.
That's good.
What would you rate it out of 10? Oh yeah, gotta go in for a second bite. Sometimes the second bite always tastes the best. It's like just after the first bite was able to marinate a little bit in there.
I give it like, it's not the best pizza I've had, I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, best ever is like, that's a high
I
bar.
give it like a 7-8.
7-8, okay, that's pretty good.
Thoughts?
I like what I'm tasting. I do like what I'm tasting. I gotta get some crust action.
Ooh, there you go.
I'll give it like an 8. I'll give it like an 8.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't expect it to be like the best ever, but like.
Then the beverage.
Okay, this This might put it to a 10.
Wash it down with the beverage.
The IBC cream soda. Oh yeah, instant
the first
10.
Sip is always
Dude,
the best.
instant 10.
Yeah.
Like, you just gotta have it with the cream soda, in my opinion. Like, this combo is unmatched. But yeah, I'm just a cream soda guy. God, this is, where can I get a case of these somewhere? Keep it at my place? I don't know what's better, the cream soda or the pizza. But together, they're unstoppable.
Right.
So you guys might have forgotten about this, but a little over a year ago, I flew to England with my buddy Gray to tag along for them specking out their brand new Aston Martin Valkyrie street car. I got to sit in a room with them and watch them make all the little detailed choices on little stripes, color spec options, the whole 9 yards. And now, a year and a half later, that car has been fully completed and delivered, and we're gonna go check it out today in Arizona. Of course, you guys know we gotta show up in the highest of class for checking out $4 million vehicles. Well, this is my first time laying eyes on the street car. Is this your first time seeing it?
On wheels, yes.
On wheels.
Yeah.
Speaking on wheels, it is dumped on its wheels. Like, it's definitely, does it have height adjustment, or is this?
Yes, so it's the same height adjustment as the Ford GT street car, so it can do the
full race
front
mode?
Up, down,
Yeah.
I presume this is probably in race mode now.
Yeah, this is actually probably the most insane amount of clearance that I've ever seen from anything that's road legal. But the spec, oh my lord, the spec is gorgeous. This is one of the coolest colors, if not probably the best color that you could at least do justice on the whole body of this car. Does the color have a name?
Yeah, Freya Blue.
Freya Blue is what?
Its name is Freya. So
Yeah, and you guys got to name the color essentially as well?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
It's in the portfolio now. Actually, somebody else is getting a car with this color on it.
A Valkyrie?
Yeah, no, it's a Valhalla.
Oh,
Getting one, so.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool because you now added a color into the whole manufacturer lineup that wasn't there, and then someone's not going to steal the light by having it on a Valkyrie as well, be on a different type of car. They got the thinnest badge in the world in gold right up front. Gold accenting, striping down there. Oh, we got it along here. This is a beautiful touch as well. This is lovely. It's got the suede and the gold stitching in there. The gold on the steering. You guys got to choose that too, right? Gold on the steering wheel?
Yeah, that matches the exterior gold.
Yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful cabin. It's a quite small cabin. You get very, very close and comfy with whoever's next to you in there, but it is pretty insane.
That's really funny.
That's the...
We haven't officially taken delivery of the car yet. We don't actually have the keys, so I
Oh,
can't start
seriously?
it. Yeah.
Oh, man. So this car does have keys though, right?
Car does have keys.
So race car, the AMR Pro, that doesn't. That's a whole procedure,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're not. It takes a while to get that thing up and going, which
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah. And then number 17
Yeah.
of 150. And that's so cool. You guys get your personalized logo. Yeah. All around the car.
Yeah.
Which you designed, right?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
With the design team, yeah. They kind of pitched an initial idea, and then I did some modifications and
Yeah.
ended up with that.
What would you say was the full inspiration of the logo design?
Well, it's an F for Freya, and it's a Valkyrie's helmet with the wings coming off of it.
Gotcha.
So.
I wish we could find a way to push it out into the sunlight, because yeah, I know this color.
They tried to
crazy.
push it out before. She's in here or whatever.
This is where you'd put a plate of some sort. It looks like it's designed only for a Euro plate to fit back here.
Probably.
Like, I don't know if you, could you fit a, I don't know what would go on here. Would it be an Arizona, Washington plate or something?
Yeah. It still has the Euro front plate bracket up here too.
Oh, I gotta check this out.
It comes off. That they made into an aero fixture, and you put like fire equipment in here or something, but we can rip this shit off.
Yeah.
We don't live in Europe.
Exactly. This is just such a crazy sight.
It's been a long time coming, man.
I know. So when did it first get here?
It must have arrived here, well, in the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Because when I was at COTA for my race, it wasn't here yet. So they all individually have to go through emissions testing because it's a show and display car technically.
Yeah.
So it's been there for months,
Oh.
just waiting, which is ridiculous, but now it's here. And then the track pack is gonna go on it, which is gonna make it even more.
So that'll swap out fenders.
Yes,
and
the whole front clam comes off. This whole front section of the car comes off. I think it's got new sway bars, new springs.
Wow.
And some underbody work as well, but it doubles the downforce on the front of the car.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, it will be very fitting because it's hard to tell, but we're actually at a racetrack right now. We're just in one of the garages. It's a whole track right in front of it for it to go on whenever it's ready. You could even compare this to the, what is this, an LMP3 car? Yeah.
This thing's fun to drive.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But it's kind of fun to see
right?
how
the
similar
inspo
proportionally these two cars are.
Yeah.
And then here we've got a normal, well, this is a race car too, a GT4 Vantage.
Yeah, exactly. This is just full street car then made into race car kind of. This is full race car with no restrictions, unlimited all aero, and this is what you get when you try and replicate this and allow it to be road legal.
This car actually makes more downforce than this car.
I believe it.
It's just that this is on street tires. So
Yeah.
like when they went and did the whole Top Gear thing, it's like every time I watch an onboard on this car, you can just see that it's just traction limited everywhere. The car has so much more that it can give, but being on a street tire.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make that excuse about any car, but
yeah, I know. I mean, it's insane to see something as wild as this in a track hangar, and we're on Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s.
yeah. Well, it's funny too because they didn't do a spec tire for this car, like the 918, like all the like big crazy Halo cars. Usually they work with the tire OEM to make a specific tire for the car, and they did not do that for this car. So this thing runs on a generic Cup 2 and Cup 2R. It's the Porsche spec, I think.
Okay.
So
they're probably the best of the best as far as a street tire goes.
yeah, I
right?
mean, unless you're going into like the dedicated like track stuff, from like an OEM, yeah, they're very good.
Great, what is this? There's like a window sticker. So these are all the people that worked on it?
Yeah, and that's everybody who built the car.
Oh, that's sick. And then did you say like they cleared over it too? So it won't wipe off or anything like that?
Yeah, it should.
That is so sick.
All right, window sticker, what do we got?
I think it just is some fuel certification.
Fuel economy and greenhouse gas rating 1.
That's hilarious. So they would have put that on the car when it was going through emissions and something like that.
Fuel
probably.
economy 9 mpg. Oh yeah, 7 and 12 here if you want just
7 city, 12 highway, baby. The fact that this comes with this level of a car is hilarious. Shoes off, wheel off, and you just you stand on the seat?
Stand on it and sit down.
And my legs have a lot of room down there to go.
Yeah, it's actually impressive.
Holy, yeah, the gas pedal is so thin.
Yeah.
What in the world? Oh, there we go.
I know, a little tight.
Like, it seems like my head's gonna have a problem.
Forward, but
yeah, we're
that's
sitting
out,
a little
you'll
bit
fit
too far.
fine. There's this huge depression in the door, so that your head will actually fit once the door closes.
Oh, that's true. There's a little bit of room right here that you can. Yeah, try closing
shut you in here.
That indent is the only thing that's allowing
Right.
some space.
You can just see the wheel and tire right here.
Yeah, you can see the gold of the inside of the rim, and then you got your front arms, your suspension components, your aero. This is the biggest joke in the world. You said this is a camera half the time?
No, this is the camera. So
Oh.
this is useless. This just doesn't do anything. There's not exactly a window for it to see through behind you, so.
Yeah, right now there literally is nothing. Not even a joke of a window, there's just nothing, so. I guess just to pass some
Regulations,
sort
I
of
guess.
regulation.
Gotta
Yeah.
have a rear view mirror.
Yeah. I mean, you have side mirrors right over here, which are Yeah, those are cool. Oh, here's was this a fire suppression button?
Don't
That's
push
cool.
that.
No. You still have some climate control vents. I mean, there's very minimal space that they have to fill, which is valid. And then, yeah, just literally the thinnest carbon fiber console separating you between whoever could be next to you in here. This is so cool. This is crazy. I love cockpits like this,
yeah,
where the getting in and out of procedure is also like, you know, takes 5 minutes. It just feels like you're
how supercars used to be. You know, everything's so easy now, and this is like old school.
And it makes you feel like you're really hopping in something special, a real spaceship. You got a USB.
Oh yeah? Can we do that Apple CarPlay in here? Banging
that's so
Fetty
funny.
Wap on the Valkyrie.
And then you have a defroster, and then I forget.
Fog light.
Fog light, okay. We got the hood open. Holy cow, there's actually a lot more you can see than I thought. I mean, this is just the epitome of compact. I can't believe that's a V12. It looks like this would be like a 4-banger at most.
So, a lot of your viewers know what an E92 M3 is, right?
Yeah,
yeah. 65 V8 in that.
Yeah.
This V12 weighs less than the V8 in the E92.
Wow.
For comparison.
With 4 more cylinders.
Yeah.
Wow.
And 2.5 liters more displacement.
That's crazy. I mean, what would you say is the key to that? Like, how do you just make a motor that much lighter?
Just better materials, better engineering, better machining, expensive
materials. Yeah, that makes sense. These are those thin filters. Yeah, so this can still suck in air but protect it from the outside materials.
Well, the coolest part about this car, because it's based on a prototype, the motor is stressed, which means that there's no rear subframe. The motor is the rear subframe. So all of our suspension components are actually mounted to the engine and the gearbox.
Oh, wow.
And that's part of why this thing can be so simple and small.
Yeah.
And actually, so part of the reason, so this car actually has a variation of a single clutch gearbox instead of a dual clutch, which was a really interesting design consideration. The reason they wanted to do that was so that they could narrow the car for the diffuser.
Oh, gotcha.
So they actually decided that the car would be more performant with a single clutch to have much more aero, because all of this can be so much narrower.
Yeah.
So that was just an interesting
that's interesting math. They mathed out that the aero was more valuable with, you know, having to deal with a single clutch over than a faster dual clutch, but obviously
dual clutches are
the car.
big and heavy compared to a single clutch, which is basically just a manual transmission with you know, an automated shift mechanism.
Yeah, and that literally goes almost to the front of the car. There's a giant, so what do those giant flaps do? Way back in there.
Oh yeah, so that's part of the active aero. So that'll help stall the diffuser.
Okay.
So it can change the airflow through the diffuser for straight line speed, basically.
Oh.
So
kind of like a DRS, essentially?
That's exactly what it is.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but the front splitter moves a ton. I don't know if you got any video up there, but yeah. See, if I lost some weight, I might be able to shim myself all the way to the front of the car. But
that's
I'm a
crazy.
little big for that.
Hang on, let me go to the other side. Let me see, where can you see this man's feet? Hello! They're right there. There's no other car on the planet you could do that to. The car is giving birth to you. There's not a single other car in the world where you could spend this much time just messing around, staring at it and taking it in. And obviously, as we said before, we don't have the keys or anything, but we've just been entertained here for the past 30 minutes. It's just like, there's so much to this car that, I mean, presence doesn't even describe it.
This thing next to a Civic on the road.
Yeah, dude, I got one right out there. We go put it side by side.
Totally.